Okay, well, there's some new changes. And they are new. Speaking of new, let's at least touch upon the hare. It copies food perks from enemies. Okay. Pigeon, I think, is new. Stocks breadcrumbs, which give +1 attack. Alright. Figs, new. They basically do a dolphin ability. And I know you're saying, well, dolphin does 3. Not anymore, it does 4. So there's that. Cherries activate at start now. Eggplant's at tier 5. Waffle only 3 health. And then I'll talk about these folks as we go. Now that means I haven't looked at what's in here. Quick glance. Chocolate, pretzel, pita. Okay, garlic armor, pill. We'll have to take a look as we go. Some snipes are here. Some scale. Let's look for the scalers. We got giraffe. We got not a lot of early scaling. Worm, I guess, if you want to count that. Do we have anything with elephant? We have guinea fowl. That'll be a combo for sure. The hare is here for the first time. Seal scaling. Not a ton of scaling though. Until maybe later. Komodo. That's about it. Not a lot of scaling at a quick glance. I probably missed some units, but let's get going, shall we? So other changes. Mosasaurus nerfed. Flying squirrel nerfed. 2 units with 1 health. Mosquito. I'm gonna go with a dancing rodent. I've been seeing people meme about some dancing squirrel emote. I don't actually think I have it on my 7 TV yet, but anyway. Nice, we killed a guy. And we messed up their buff. Speaking of buffs, the robin got buffed. Or I guess the nest got buffed, maybe, is the better way to look at it. Depends on your perspective, I suppose. Kind of hate what I just did there. Wish I bought a different unit. Speaking of a slight buff, the cricket got a slight buff. 3 health now instead of what it had before. Giga Chad Robin. The tabby cat got changed. Instead of being attack when you give it perks, it gives health now? That's a little weird. The hatchling chick got nerfed. But only the first ability. It's like +3/+3 instead, I think. The owl's stats got nerfed. It's not a 4/4 anymore. There's the tabby cat. You can take a peek. The raccoon's a tier 5 now. I don't know why that is the case. And the ox got a slight change. I don't really know if it's a nerf or a buff, but it's something. I like that. Kind of think I want to roll though. Okay, I mean I can deal with that, I suppose. Yeah, I'll keep these things. Switch this here. We are not using the winter video game music playlist. We're just using regular stream video game playlist. So it might be a little all over the place if it decides to actually work, which YouTube decided they didn't actually want it to work for some reason. So I don't know why that is. But here we go. Okay, now we're back to Mega Man songs. That's great. I lost. That's cheating. Wasn't really looking, but it's still cheating. I don't think there's a reason for level 3s, right? No bison. Oh, okay, well, there is lynx. There definitely seems to be snipes. Well, I might just be saying that because of the lynx and the cobra, really. I guess that's kind of it, to be honest. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay, maybe some spawn team stuff. Muskox, spider, something like that. I don't know what the whale's gonna eat. Trumpet, there could be a trumpet build here. There could be a trumpet spawn team kind of build, okay. Cricket's not really doing anything. I would rather have this, I guess. Sure wish I had frozen that kangaroo instead of the worm earlier. Trying to decide if I want to freeze you for next round. I kinda do, but kinda greedy. Okay, I feel better about that decision. What else changed? The T-Rex actually got a buff, slightly, on what stats it gives. And then Cockatoo got changed. I think I mentioned the raccoon already. And we won. So that's great. There's probably a couple things I didn't mention, but that's fine. Tonight is New Year's Eve, so that's cool, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna stay up this year. That's my plan, at least. Okay, I guess we're not guinea fowling. We're definitely gonna be doing this. We're gonna be hitting pretty hard right now. That's amazing. Do I want a pill for anything? Is there anything I would really ever want to be using a pill on? Ants that come out of an anteater? That's a little much. I guess mammoths, technically. Does seem like there could be a pretty good trumpet build. I don't think that's the direction we're headed, but, I mean, nurse shark, taiga antelope, guinea fowl, saiga antelope, nurse shark, highland cow, wildebeest, just the cherries themselves. There's some stuff to be said. Okay, it is tempting to sell this worm to get 2 link shots this turn, but I think I'm just gonna do that instead. But let me start with something that happened today, which was, oh man, that Gariel did a lot of work. Yeah. Or rather, that shooting thing did. I was running today, as I do, and I'm gonna weaken my link shot, and I'm gonna go for the level. And oh, I almost double pressed that. My brain just like freaked out. I saw a coyote. I don't know. I don't have like a big lead in. I guess I was trying to think of something, but there really isn't that much. I saw a coyote. That's crazy to me. I was coming around, I was on the track, and I was coming around the turn, and as I was approaching the area that was sort of like the, what would I say? That's not good numbers of math for me there. That guinea fowl living at 1. As I was coming around the turn, the area where I saw the deer the other week was where I saw the coyote, was like in that same spot, except instead of running back into the woods straight, it kind of came around, it like sort of went more, not towards me, but like not really directly away from me, sort of like diagonally, outside the fence of the track, but there's like a secondary layer fence, and so then it went through the doorway to go up a hill, but right after it went through the doorway part, not like a real door, but like a fence kind of door, you know what I mean? It turned, and we had like a moment where we stared. I was going around the turn, so I was like, but still, as I did it, we kept eye contact for like a solid 5 seconds, and then he went on his way, and I went on mine, and I was like, I can't believe that just happened. That's crazy. I've never even heard of anyone seeing a coyote around here, so that's wild to me. But okay. I'm getting rid of this fish. I will take a snapping turtle. A lynx here would be huge. We did not get it. Still did not get it. Ooh, that's kind of when we wanted to get it. Maybe I should have switched some other unit for one of these, but that's rough. That is not great. We need to not lose this round to have a chance, but I kind of already feel like we don't have a chance. Yeah. How do you have that big of both of those? How is the rhino also that big and then snail also that big? That's crazy. Well, I think we got unlucky a little bit, but at the same time we've had some good luck too, so it's like, you know, can't really. I guess I'd rather get rid of this, get more snipes. I mean, we really want a leveled lynx. Okay, thank you. That's still, these are not, there's too many snipes going around. It does make sense. Okay. think this is going next, so I'm not gonna freeze that, but I don't know what we'd be looking for. We do want stats, but at the same time, there maybe is not enough time for that. Okay, well, some useful snipes, I would say. I don't know if the worm stats are going to be enough, and I also think having 1 health at this point is also probably not going to get us there, but... Trying to think, would there... I guess if we got a chocolate, then we could level the parrot, so we would rather do that. We would rather roll first before doing this. I guess in that case I want to do this. Maybe I should have done the turtle, because then I was considering the fact that I would like to potentially just scumbag a second Lynx if instead of having the horsey there. I know it's not a horsey, my brain was just struggling. Okay. That worked out well. The reason I don't think this worm is quite gonna work is because I feel like I need to spread the stats a little bit between both the Lynx and then the worm that's gonna get the skewer, which isn't really a working strategy. I mean, you could do this after the first hit of the Lynx. It doesn't feel that great though. Okay, I like that a lot better. Like that a lot better. Makes the Lynx shot better, makes the parrot shot better. This week on stream was a little bit different than a normal week, I would say, just because but what happened? Oh, my worm was dead? My worm was dead, so it didn't get the thing, although it's only a 5/7, so yeah, that kind of went a little all over the place. I don't know. It feels weird not to have the stats, but then see other people have stats. I don't really know how that happened. I guess I'm supposed to, well, I'm not taking 1 health units when there's a lot of mosquitoes flying around, but what I will say is, because of the holidays, stream-wise was a little weird. Pretty much was only a like Super Auto Pets week in a sense, because of well, not the whole week, but like Sunday stream was Christmas Eve, so I only got back in time to do Alright, I guess I'd rather do it this way so that units don't have 0 health. So I only got to come back in time just to do the new weekly, and then Christmas, sort of same thing, didn't have time to do a full stream, so only did weekly, or SAP rather, and then Wednesday we did get to actually do a stream that was a normal stream. Played some Mobile Suit Baba, and those, you're telling me those are fake words, but no, it's real, it's real. I guess I'd take this just because it's like pretty good, and then save this for other level opportunities. Not to be confused with Mobile Suit Gundam. Exactly. Exactly. That game ended up being pretty good. We continued it today on Sunday here, but on Friday we did the I'm saying this as if it's been like some tradition, but it's not. I made the presentation, which went up yesterday when YouTube people will see this, but today for the chat that's here right now. Do I sell this just a kangaroo behind that? I mean, it's kind of good. Although, it's going to get 2 attacks, it's going to be a 4/5. It's going to be the same thing, but I guess it is easier to level. So, sure. I'll take it. Oh, I guess it'll be more because it got the health stats from that. So yeah, okay, it's better. Save that for next turn then. Okay, sure. Yeah. big the end of the year presentation thingy that I did, so that was fine. That was cool even. Oh, and you hit the kangaroo. Let's go. Let's go. Very nice, very nice. Vaquita is kind of cool if I want to go in on a trumpet run, but I feel like you need the... I would need the guinea fowl to do that, at least to start. The Gario will keep us sort of ahead on pace as far as just taking the snipe ability, which I think is fine. I don't know what the parrot would copy though. That's, I guess it could copy a mosquito. I mean, it could copy an, I guess it copies an anteater and that's still fine. And just this is an anteater and then the kangaroo gets the buffs. Sure. Well, there is some order stuff going on. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Lowest health thing. Freeze this. Sell you. Put you here. Okay. Okay. Today we continued the Mobile Suit Baba. Finished the game. But then there is, Seahorse messed them up. I'm so glad I kept the Seahorse. But there's bonus levels. And there's been bonus levels through it, which I've done as I've done them. But it's a little bit different now. These bonus levels are a whole different beast, I would say. I'm gonna sell this next turn probably anyway, so I think that's fine. Seems, I think, looks worse than it is, but I also think part of that is because of the snipe toy that's maybe not visible right away type of thing. I mean, yeah. I think this showed a good... Oh, we are one health away of winning, or one attack away of winning. Damn it. Anyway. Level. I mean, I'm gonna sell you. For sure. Sell that guy. I don't know what I expected for a breadcrumb to look like. I guess it's kind of hard to draw it without kind of drawing more of a full piece of bread anyway, so I suppose that makes sense. Would I rather have another chick? Probably not, right? Because it would just be a 2-1, and the level 3 ant is just better. I don't think we're keeping the seahorse, that's why I'm not buying it. I mean, I'm down to take a lynx. I mean, it's not gonna get much, that's the only thing. We would have had a level 3. Sure. I mean, that's a... This only works summoned outside, so it's kind of useless. Okay. That's something I could do. I think this is going to be more useful than the Lynx right now. We're actually a big-time spawn team, huh? Guess you in front. Although... No. The rooster should be in back because if the ants hit the rooster, that's... Oh, but you shot my thing with your thing. That's and you have one of those? You cheater. Yours is so much better than mine because you have bigger units. That's cheating. You can't do that. Here's a question, chat. What are your... I suppose... What's your policy on after Christmas? How long do you leave the tree up, the lights up, the decorations up, outside decorations, inside decorations, etc.? I feel like for most people, the period between Christmas and New Year's, and like the New Year, people will leave stuff up for the most part. Maybe they'll start taking down like some indoor stuff, just to like, cause they have maybe the more free time to do it. But like the outside lights and stuff they might leave up. I don't know. I've definitely heard of folks that like December 26th we're taking the tree out and we're throwing it out. It's like, whoa, okay, Grinch. Like relax, first of all. Not just the spirit ends that day. Like, come on. Oh, you're stalling. You're stalling. No, I just don't know what to do. My team has no stats, but I don't know if that's just what this week is. But then when I look at other teams, I feel like they do have stats, and I don't know where they're getting it besides giraffes and toy, whatever this is, lasagna, oven mitts, or worms. It feels wrong to go for the guinea fowl now, but everything feels wrong to go for right now, if I'm gonna be honest with you. I would like some tier 4s, I guess, or just a level in general would probably help a lot. I think Blowfish can go pretty well with all the spawn teams, but I just rolled past like 3 of them, so I don't really want to do that anymore. A rolled kangaroo would have been a lot more helpful than a lot of this other stuff, so we're probably just gonna lose now, I think. Again, I should move the rooster behind so that it could possibly get the ant buffs. Yeah, that's a problem. 7? You're a 7/7? You're a 7/7? Other end of the year things that have happened. Well, I think it was yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. I had to do a long bike. So, as usual, I looked to see what would be happening. Alright, do I just want to ruin everything and go Komodo? And just assume that this will work? I guess that's what I'm doing. They have the thing where they say that this movie is getting removed soon thing. And, oh, I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what to do with that, with you here. I'm doing this. We're thinking we have to go for the long haul to have this work at all, I think. That works. The movie Us was being removed on the 30th of December, which was yesterday when I happened to be, you know, watching stuff. Oh, you stole my thing, huh? Great. That's the new unit though, that's fun, right? That's something. Oh, this is the lasagna, huh? It's like, it feels weird to be buffing the rooster because it's the only thing that's not leveled, but I do kind of feel like we need to get rid of one of these. I do kind of feel like we need to keep... I don't know what to do. I was just hoping one of these two would show up and then I would know which one to choose. I guess I'm getting rid of this and putting this in somewhere and then giving it this, and then we're just kind of not knowing what's happening at all really, and we're just gonna throw this on something so that if it ends up in front of the kangaroo, then it also still works. Yeah, okay. Sure, I guess they're gonna have a... Okay, wait, I get a shot. That was not quite enough. Okay, well that seems a little rude. I don't know how you did that. Oh, I think the turtle thing killed a unit behind the kangaroo, so that's why that's why they're parrot shot. Okay, that makes sense. I was wondering how the heck that happened. 4 or higher. Nope, I have a kangaroo and an anteater. I think we're gonna lose again, chat. I think we're gonna lose again. I don't know. I think I'm just looking for a Komodo level. I don't really know what I'm looking for. It's definitely not a kangaroo level, I'll tell you that much. Okay, we lose. Well, it was a try. Probably not a great one. Anyway, the movie was okay. It was alright. It wasn't bad. Oh, I see what you did there. It's a whole little thing there. Oh, and then, oh, that's a nice little creative team. I kind of have to respect that. Well, I don't respect that didn't kill that, though. That was a cool concept for a team. Wait, why am I over here? Well, that's because I was playing Mobile Suit Baba, and that's where we needed to put ourselves. I'm surprised no one mentioned that. Okay, I'm giving this another run, even though it's already 25 in. Apparently, since Christmas, I can't play this game anymore. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It was an okay movie. It was one of the, while I watched it, I thought it was pretty cool. And there was, you know, some thriller moments, killing, there was death, etc., so forth. As things got revealed further along, it became still interesting. But then at the very end, once, like, all the twists and stuff were finally unfurled, if I started thinking about it after I finished the movie, just because that's what you do, and things started to be like a little bit not adding up quite enough, and I kind of had to just be like, all right, I guess I just have to, it's one of those things you just have to not think about it, I guess. It was still good, but it's almost, for a scary movie type situation, or whatever you want to call that, you're sometimes better off not attempting to explain things, because then that way you are not, like, you're kind of already saying, like, oh, I'm just not even, it doesn't need to try to make sense because the whole purpose is a scary movie, but then if you try to make it have sense, then now people are like, oh, they're trying to actually explain it. All right, now let me think about it now. And then you ruined it for yourself. So that's kind of what happened while I watched that movie. We don't actually have spawning stuff here. I guess I can do this. Doesn't seem great, but I guess it means the muskox goes. I know there's like 2 of these and the kangaroo is pretty good, but it just failed me, and that's my revenge. Other things that, oh, are you gonna, how's this gonna work? Yeah, it's gonna do that. The rest of your team isn't strong enough, though. Okay. Speaking of Netflix, Pokemon Concierge came out. I know Havens watched that, or at least said they did. I haven't watched it yet myself. I will at some point. I think it's cool that they, one of the few things the Pokemon Company does right, in my opinion, is some of their experimentation that they do for, this is pretty good too, actually, for like art, other art styles and animation. I think they do a pretty good job of that, so that's just another good example of it. I guess this is fine. I don't know. This is a thing. 15 minutes an episode, just watch. Yeah, I'll probably just watch them all at once, though. Not saying that in like a bad way, just more of like a look, I just told you I watched a movie. Like a full-length movie instead while I was on the bike. I feel like I would I don't know what the situation is that I would want to watch it. What are we doing here? I mean, this is a much earlier level 2 worm. This kind of helps this, but at the same time, I don't really care about you. So it's like, either get rid of the doorhead ant, or get rid of the mosquito, or just get rid of the muskox. Probably one of these two, just because this is close to leveling, and that seems like a good idea. I'm going, this might look a little crazy. I'm gonna sell the, I don't know which one's the best one to buy here, but I will buy a lasagna, throw you on, save that for next time, and by save that I mean don't use it, And then... Yeah, this is fine. There's the goose level. And then a must... Well, I guess we would have been right either way there, huh? On that 50-50. I guess we would have been right either way. The sad thing about that show is that it's only 4 episodes. It's so sad. Why did you snipe the guinea fowl? That's cheating. They have such a big dog coming up. Do I have enough for this? No, 1 health? 1 health? It would have been a draw if it wasn't for that 1 health. You son of a... I know it's greedy. But I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until next turn. I'm going to move you up here. It's greedy, but also is worse, because the lynx is going to be shooting for less damage, but... Of course you have a skunk. Oh, but we shot the kangaroo. Alright, never mind. Hold on. Hold on. I think we win now. Yes. The show looks very adorable. If I had a child, I would probably be watching that show with it. Because it looks adorable and such. Okay. What? What do I do with you? We should go rhino, right? Like, that's just what we should do. Sell this. I mean, I know we lose, like, level for it and whatnot, but... At this point, I kind of feel like I'd rather not have the shots because there's a lot of hurt triggers. And then go... Oh yeah, elephant blowfish could be a combo too. I don't think I mentioned that. But now that I've played a couple rounds here. I think... We could double sell, and then... We could triple sell. That's probably a little too much. Okay. No, we can't triple sell, because you only get 1 of these. Okay, freeze this, because I know I want it. Buy... this. And then... What does it do again? It just works twice, so it's really stupid. Yeah, okay, so we don't want you. I will buff the worm. There was... The reason I was considering, like, lasagna plus apple on the rhino, and that would be pretty good, but I think I like this better. Just because we could maybe get a level 2 rhino quick, which would be pretty great. Okay, it's a pretty good team. I did snipe their blowfish, which is a little funny, but our worm is just big enough. That lasagna plus apple paid off for sure. Okay. Now is time, I think, to get rid of the goose first, or would we rather the ox? So it's gonna be a 6-10. Yeah, it's probably better than that. You get that. I know I can't actually get the level 2 rhino this turn, so that's why I'm doing this as I am. Nah, I think I'd rather roll for more lynx. Or a worm, I suppose, also is okay. We're still going to be looking to move the muskox out, as well as the alpaca? Yeah, the alpaca as well. We're gonna have a sizable guy there. Yes, unfortunately, just ever so too sizable, unfortunately. Rhino could have gone pretty crazy otherwise. Okay, I realized what to do. Great. We could do that this turn between these two guys. There is the whole, this isn't gonna give me a level, but I also might not keep this. So I guess that's okay. Not gonna be doing that. So That I will. I mean, no, I'd rather leave it for chocolate to show up. We could do this potentially. We kind of want help. I mean, if we don't run Wolverine, then it's like a Komodoable team, which is usually a good thing in my opinion. But because feels like health matters more than attack because there's a lot of snipes and stuff that happen. Only a level 1 in the back, though. He does have a lot of stats there. But we got enough. We got enough. Okay. Start here. If it was Komodo, I would have changed it all. The boar is definitely good too, but... Gonna make this shoot for 11? That is so much. That is so much. I mean, I guess. What up, gaming grandpa? Okay, you have a lot of levels and a lot of shots, but this guy can kill like your whole team. And then you have one guy. Oh, it doesn't spawn him. Oh, let's go. Making new content? I guess. I don't really like the word content, but maybe that's just like old geezer-ish of me to say. We could... I think it's... I like want a chocolate or a match so that I can get the alpaca's usage, but I think it's gone too far. I think it's maybe gone a little too far at this point. Especially now that I want to buy the Gariel as well. But I guess if I do it like this. Boom. Yes. And then level. I guess a Cobra behind makes more sense. And then next turn, buy Gariel, sell Alpaca. Put Cobra behind one of the two guys up there. Old ass JK. I mean, it's fair. It's a word that most people use. I just feel like I have a... In my mind, I remember when I'm on like the YouTube, whatever, dashboard uploading stuff page. Dude, how did your damn thing? Oh, we lose because of that for sure, right? Oh, you son of a gun. You son of a gun. I remember when it used to say like, it was like your video page, not your content tab or whatever. And there's like a distinct memory of that, and it feels something about the word content is like gross to me. Not gross, that's maybe a little strong, but I also wonder if I'm spreading my sort of stats here a little too much. This Lynx is like so bad though. This Lynx is pretty bad. Although if I go like this, then maybe these soften up stuff a little bit, and then he can shoot everyone else, perhaps? Or I can just get rid of the Lynx and give everyone stats with a Komodo at this point. That seems probably better. How do I like the weekly? Good question. Well, there's new units, like this one. As long as the Cobra's not first. I guess that is a potential disaster scenario. Don't shoot those. Okay. Okay. It's something. I have not done well to start, is what I would say. I guess that's another reason to not like the Komodo with this thing coming up. It is very hard to scale, and I'm not a huge fan of that aspect, that's for sure. It does seem very difficult to scale, and it does seem very matchup dependent too sometimes. I guess I'm just going big rhino. There is some good food. I mean, the lasagnas are great health, and the Pretzels aren't bad, and then if you have a worm or something. Like, this team I feel like looks better to me. They're not big statted up in front. You shot my guy. So, like, that's a team we can beat, but that other team, where it's about how many attacks at the front and stuff, is a little rough. A little rough. Sure. I mean, I might do that just to have something, just to live a life, okay? I mean, I've been a little bit, I mean, it's been, what, 3 turns? The Cobra hasn't been in the front yet, so that's kind of nice. Oh, you're gonna shoot my melon for sure, right? Oh, okay. Hey, because you gave me a rat, it got to shoot. Nice. Although we are starting to get pretty big across with our units here, and we got some pretty strong abilities on some of these units too, so. Yeah, there's a lot of, I mean, I'm already risking 1 unit here, but there does seem to be a lot of risk this week with order-related stuff. There's a lot of order-related teams. Like a ton, actually. So, it's certainly not what I would maybe recommend. Or like, you gotta, I mean, this is about as good as it gets. Maybe I probably should have not had Cobra and kept the links, because then the order doesn't matter. But, yeah. I do like it, though. I just want to use, there's something about it. I just want to use it. Well, that song's kind of loud to me. It's a good song. I will say that combo has been good. The PETA with the with the hippo. That's a nice combination. Wouldn't mind stealing that. Now I am getting to the point where I'm spreading stats a little bit, or I have been. It's kind of random, I'm not gonna lie, how I've been doing it this past few rounds. I thought this was a taco. Duh, come on! You can, at least it makes some amount of sense, that mistake. It's not as bad as what I was doing the other week when I pilled the, whatever it was I did. I pilled some unit, or something with a banana, and then it didn't spit out the... No! No. No, we're gonna lose because you had a scorpion at the front on a week that has lynxes all over the place? What are you doing? That's not fair. That's messed up, man. That's messed up. You can't do that. It's not even a good week to do that. Oh.